Oh.
Okay, I had to approve using my voice on here.
You have proven it.
Yes, I have approved it.
Your voice is approved. That's my voice. Is it okay?
It's approved.
All right.
Have you logged in successfully?
Yeah. I mean, always try a different browser. Usually.
I mean, I haven't logged in yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried.
Tomasito. Yeah, I logged in, no problem. I was actually in the server when Sean restarted it and had to log back in, no problem too.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. All right.
I also had no problems.
Exactly. Excellent.
Because otherwise it'd be shameful. Shameful.
I know. Oh, the shame. Staining your ancestors for generations.
Right.
Carved into your tombstone.
Was a good guy until unable to log into Discord.
Yeah, no.
And shame.
Strike his name from all. Yeah. So, did everything turn out okay? Is everything cool at the hacienda there? Did
Everything's fine.
Gramps all right?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
It's all good. Everything's good, man.
Good, man. Turn into Bill Paxton.
Hello.
Hello.
Glad to hear everything is okay.
Yes.
For that.
Yeah.
Everything is.
Everything's
okay,
fine.
damn it. Damn it.
Good.
Okay, man. I swear, it's okay.
Game over, man.
No, man.
Put your in charge.
It's not okay.
We've got to get out of here, man. How are we going to get out of here, man? Oh, yeah. Very classic meme-worthy character.
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
That whole cast in Aliens was great. God, it was so gritty, real, badass.
Yeah, he really picked the right people for those parts.
And the movie included a 870 and a Remington shotgun, so that's all good.
Then there was a Vasquez, the chick carrying the heavy weapons, heavy weapon specialist, badass too.
Yeah, she
wakes up from cryo freeze and she starts doing pull-ups.
Yeah, they had those guns that were like mounted on an arm attached to your waist, I think.
Yep. Yeah, they had some kind of harness with it. Mm-hmm.
Well, Kyle, we missed you last week.
Well, I missed you guys too.
We have a mystery on our hands. Appears.
Quite a few mysteries.
The plot thickens.
One of the mysteries is how did this new person escape Tom's shotgun blast? I heard you were grateful he didn't kill her.
No, I was actually grateful that you weren't there to kill him. I think I said.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here this week.
Yeah, because Kyle plays hardball. He's not letting any of these bastards get away, kind of a thing. At least that's how you played the guy so far.
Yeah, and the guy was being super sketchy. I mean, he tried to break into my car.
Oh, that's a killing offense in our county.
Right. Normally, it would be a killing offense. You're correct.
I remember back at the at Orchard Run, at the cabin, the sort of fisticuffs that Bear got into with Sam Keelam, the diner manager of all people, when his dog bit him. He's like, well, my dog don't trust you. I sure the hell don't trust you, kind of a thing.
Poor Sam, man. He was way in over his head.
That's so brutal.
So were all
yeah.
we were too.
Yeah,
but
the whole thing was awful.
Brutal.
Sam was just trying to run his business. It was the older man who was like just there with his wife getting a piece of pie.
Teddy Brewer. Yeah.
Teddy Brewer,
Who got evaporated.
Where's Teddy? Where did
He's been disintegrated, ma'am.
I mean, he takes long sometimes, but never this long.
Little old lady.
I think. What did you guys tell her? I don't know, like Teddy's gone or something. Didn't really tell her.
I think Tom blurted out. I think Tom was the one who was like, he's gone and he's not coming back. We were like, whoa.
Uh-oh. Yeah. So yeah, Flinders. They met Anthony Flinders.
Yeah. You've got his picture posted, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. You've got them all posted up there.
Yeah. Letters. Maybe we can get Tom's computer connected when he shows up.
Yeah, he's having trouble.
The link wasn't working for some reason. I think that's part of the reason why he might be just having trouble. Or it's because just the computer he has. I probably need to troubleshoot whatever computer he's using. Figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I wonder what computer he is using, because he's been successful before.
Yeah. Maybe browser needs to be different browser, or maybe browser needs to be updated, or maybe just needs to reboot his computer. I don't know.
Those are the two things I thought of, Lee. Actually, make sure he's using the right browser is number one, because it's not going to work with the wrong browser. And when was the last time you rebooted your computer, Tom?
Yeah, exactly, man. You are one with the IT. Sean.
The IT Crowd. You've seen that show, I'm sure, Lee.
It's great. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, awesome.
It's some classic shit in there.
There is. It's a great show, man.
But yeah, Kyle, it did occur to me.
Hey, Tom.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Hey, guys.
Hey, any luck?
No, it just spins and it says this site can't be reached. It says took too long to respond, and I'm using my work computer and my other computer, and both are doing the same thing.
Do you know what browser those computers use? Like what internet browser?
Chrome. I'm in Chrome, and I tried it in Bing too, and it didn't work as well. Same issue.
Have they been rebooted lately?
Yep.
Okay.
Just today, what do you call it? Installed updates and blah blah blah, and so I don't have the same problem as I had before.
All right, we'll do this. Are you at the computer now?
Yep.
Just go to fast.com. It's an internet speed test.
Okay, fast.
I guess that's as good of a starting place as any. Yeah, fast.com. And it should
100 or 280 megapixels or whatever.
Okay, well that's great.
Smoky.
It's great. It's just the part where it's not working.
Try typing in the link in your. Just clear out your address bar at the top of your browser there.
I did.
Copy the text.
Maybe clear your cookies and your cache out of your browser.
There you go.
That might be it.
Okay, walk me through that.
So go to on the right hand side, the three little dots. You click it, you get the menu options. Right, go to settings.
Yep.
Then go to privacy and security on the left hand side. You'll see the tab.
Yep.
Then go to delete browsing data, and you'll see you want to pretty much click all, make sure you get history, download cookies, cache, pretty much everything. You might not want to click, you might want to unselect passwords and other sign in, but everything else, and then hit delete data. You'll probably have to re-log in to everything once you do that.
Let me do that on the non-work computer. Hold on.
Yeah. But try that. maybe that would.
Settings.
Yeah, other than that, the only thing I've come across with people having trouble with Foundry are maybe some very sort of obscure browser settings.
Yeah.
Never had this trouble before. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was security, search settings, and what do I go to?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's settings, and then privacy and security.
Got it.
And then delete browsing data. And click all time. You can do the time range up there. Just click. Yeah. Select all time, and then
browsing history, cookies, and other site data, and cache image and files.
Yeah. You can do that, man. Hit delete.
Okay. Reload. Come on, baby.
Do you have any other browsers installed on those computers, Tom?
Yeah, I got Bing, right? Bill Gates.
Microsoft, yeah. MS Edge or something.
Yeah, let me look. Has it reloaded, Tom, or is it taking its sweet time?
Taking its sweet time.
Okay.
I'm trying, and Bill Gates is one too.
How old are those computers, Tom? Are they dinosaurs or relatively new?
No, the work one is new. The other one's somewhat old. The dinosaur that I had, I was using, and it actually worked. Problem is, I can't get around. I can't do. You know what I'm saying? It takes so long.
Yeah,
it's Solomon's old one. It's worthless. I can't, navigate. By the time I click something, we're already 3 hours later into the scenario. So,
well, if it doesn't work for Chrome, we can try Edge too, the Microsoft browser, because that's a Chrome-based browser as well, known to work with Foundry.
Let me know when let me know when Google comes back up, Tom. I want to do one more thing.
Google's back up. Can't reach. Both of them say can't reach this page.
Are you clicking the link directly from Discord, or how are you getting the link?
No, I am not. I'm typing it in. I can't click it directly from Discord because I don't have Discord on my computer.
Okay, that's probably the problem then. Let me see if I can copy the text.
Okay. You're send me an email.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Might be able to do it through my phone here. You're on Discord on your phone, Tom?
I am. Yep. Pretty sure I don't have Discord on here. Nope, no Discord. I'll get it on here next, but in the meantime.
Was it SatoXYZ at
gmail.com?
Still rocking the Sato, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's everything. No, because it's perfect. Nobody has Sato XYZ on any website ever, so I always have the same login name.
Awesome.
So, why would they?
Nice.
Right. Exactly.
It's handy.
I emailed you the link, Tom.
Oh, got it. Okay. Once in a while, I get somebody ask me if I'm Korean, and then I say no, and then they quickly leave. So.
Right.
Oh. Okay, the link works. What's your name, Sean?
Yeah.
So, that's weird, wild stuff. Doug, G-U-G.
Call me sir or keeper.
What's that?
You can call me sir or keeper.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. Keeper, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Keeper, sir.
Yes, sir, keeper, sir. May I have another?
All right. Got you connected. Good work, guys.
Now I have a barking dog I need to
Awesome.
beat, but
that's all right.
In the meantime.
All right, have you tried to reboot the dog? Let's go to another browser to see if
that's pretty. That's almost like a typical IT issue that I would have at the library right there.
The dog.
Right.
Maybe there could be a dog involved. Yes, that's possible.
Right.
Too, but
I'm just trying to find the recent works of Johann Jimmy Jew, and this German Shepherd is now here. I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, people bring dogs into the library. Some of them appropriate, some of them not.
My Mastiff, I think he got the hydrophobia, but we don't know yet, so he keeps going around.
Hydrophobia. Yes. I'm trying to get Alex in here. Are you?
Where are you?
Anyway, we can do a quick recap for Kyle's sake. So after we disposed of the bodies at Jimmy's funeral home, well, during that period of time, actually, well, there's a bar in the office of the funeral home, or so we're kind of imbibing. Dr. Gould is with you guys. He takes off, saying that he has to go to some kind of meeting, but he, in all confidence, he tells you, that he's not going to say a thing about this. It's your guys' thing, but I think he called them, said we need to talk to Dean Fallon about these evil happenings. You know how he is. Dr. Chandler, insinuating, what Dr. Chandler already knows. Dean Fallon will find out eventually about what's going on if you don't tell him. He always does. The dean knows everything that goes on at the university. During this period of time,
the all-seeing eye.
Yes. During this period of time, appears to be a student in this white knit Miskatonic University sweater out on the street, poking around Jimmy's Cadillac out there, looking in the car. Well, first they see him. One of Jimmy's guys, Lester, who works at the funeral home, pointed out that there's this kid sitting across the street kind of watching the place. He's reading this newspaper in the park there. Well, eventually the kid gets up off the park bench and starts checking out Jimmy's car. He checks the handle on the car, checking out, it's locked, of course. And then he goes walking off. So these guys are like, well, who the fuck is that? So they go follow him, try to find him. Well, they find him in a nearby coffee shop and they confront him. Basically, he tells you guys all kinds of stuff that he's interested in the witch trial papers. First of all, he knows that you guys are looking for them. He tells you that tells you that he has information that leads him to believe that it's actually Dean Fallon is probably the one who took the papers for his own gain or whatever. He mentions that.
Really?
Yeah, he mentions that Dean Fallon.
He's a witch.
And a history professor that works in the history department, Harland Roach. He claims that those two, Fallon and Roach, are secret lovers and devil worshippers. He also implicates Amelia Court, Leader's former assistant, the young woman, saying that she comes from a rich family and that she hides it. And that she had to be involved in the whole thing. Yeah, and he claims that she's actually a witch. He has reason to believe this. He also did, in kind of it, if you read between the lines a little bit and some of the stuff and turns music off. Jolly for the situation. That's for later at the speakeasy,
Right. So after we dealt with the several heads,
we go check out some shows down Rivertown.
Bringing back bodies with my witchcraft.
He also mentioned about Leader that he knew that Leader had visited Professor Armitage, who's the director of the Orne Library at the university, about the papers.
Oh, that's right.
But you guys had found evidence in Leader's safe of some notes that Leader had made saying that he did consult with Armitage. Flinders also, he said that he had been tailing and watching Fallon for a while, spying on him, and he had intercepted some mail, and that's how he found out about you guys and some other things. He claimed to have gone to the university's mail room, poking around in there, reading people's mail and shit. He claims to be a student of not only history, but of the occult, witchcraft. Purports himself to be rather knowledgeable on the subjects, apparently. He also says about, the between the lines part. He did mention, I don't know if you guys remember, but it might be important to catch that. He mentioned that Amelia Court got Leader's assistant job rather than him, that he had applied for that job.
Okay.
Mentioned that. But he was kind of weird a little bit. Very, I called for everybody to make psychology rolls at some point, Kyle, and everybody failed. So there's that.
Okay.
But he seemed to be on the up and up, or at least Jimmy and the other guys thought so. He kind of passed the smell test in some regard. And he said that he was going to pose as one of the servers and catering for a party tonight, some ball given for the women's auxiliary, something or other, that Fallon's going to be at, and he plans on spying on Fallon as one of the waiters at this event.
We need to crash that party, man.
And these guys are all like, well, how can we get in there? The event, can anybody? And I was like, no, it's only the upper crust. It's invite only, these kind of things. The safe, we went back to the safe. Discovered a few things. I'll go over them just real quick here. First of all, they telegraphed.
It occurred to me, I don't know where I got this idea, but we could pose as wait staff.
Yeah, exactly.
The oldest trick in the book. And they found the telegraph in the safe from someone named Wick. Dated around that time that he received the papers, early September. Says if it's original, it can be dangerous. I can handle it. Bring it here. Don't contact anyone else. I'm not kidding. Stop. Wick. Also learned they found some notes written by Leader in the safe about the Arkham Witch Trial papers themselves.
And I'm sorry, who again did they say? Did the one kid, the student, say was a witch? Was it the secretary?
Yeah, the assistant. Yep, Amelia Court. He said that she comes from a long line of rich New Englanders. She has a mansion. She has a mansion in Arkham somewhere, apparently.
Yeah. See, a long line right there. That tells you this chick has been around since Salem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or since the witch trials. So we need to kill this chick.
I don't have a handout for this, but I think I'm going to make one just on the Arkham Witch Trial papers. They comprise a leather folio closed with academic satchel straps containing a sheaf of some 60 unbound pages. These collated pages are handwritten documents dating back to the early 1700s and late 1600s and comprise a record of personal correspondence between the jurist Caleb Hobhouse and a number of notable legal and spiritual authorities in colonial New England. The letters focus upon the 1690s Arkham witch trials in which Hobhouse had taken part. The witch panic's causes and nature is discussed, and Hobhouse's fears of the escape of the true instigators of evil from the court's hands. And these are all handwritten by Leader in his notes. He says, among the letters are a number of trial extracts, sworn testimonies, and about a dozen closely illustrated pages showing geometric or alchemical formula with diagrams purported. And he learned this from Armitage. Armitage seems to think that these diagrams and formula specifically are from the convicted witch and child killer Keziah Mason, and that these writings were thought to never have been replicated elsewhere. So these writings that Keziah Mason had given to the courts or whoever had them were known to exist, but they had never been found. I think that was it for the safe. After Flinders left the coffee shop, I think you guys decided to go visit Dean Fallon, right?
Yeah, that's
We
when we
did.
met with Dr. Roach.
He was on his way out when you got to the office, so you met him in a broom closet near the lobby, along with Professor Harland Roach. And remind me, because I couldn't remember. I meant to go back and listen to it. Because actually I did listen to it, because Lee, you were saying what you were going to tell him, and then I kind of cut in and said, let's do the scene. I think you mentioned that you were going to tell him about the body at the morgue. Is that right?
We told him that we did. We told him that we took care of the body and it's been cremated. That's all been taken care
Oh,
of.
you didn't tell him the important part, right?
We didn't tell him that a car
No.
Exactly. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
No, but I didn't think we were going to do that. Correct, gentlemen?
Correct.
No, we're not telling him that.
Yeah, telling Dean Fallon that, he just kind of waves it away and be like, okay, that's fine. Get rid of the body.
Yeah. Yes.
But
We don't tell him about the insanity.
Yeah, but you do tell him about, the gambling, forgeries,
absolutely.
and shit like that. And
forgeries, yep.
Lo and behold, that Harland Roach, who's with him, had apparently known this at some point. That what did he say? I put it in here. Yes, I'm quite aware of Charles Leiter's shortcomings. As a matter of fact, I've uncovered first-hand evidence of his past forgeries, as well as books and materials taken from the university without authority. So he had discovered this at some point. He already knew. He would, I guess, you realize he hadn't been able to convince Dean Fallon of this until now, of course. And the deans were like, well, then I think I hired the right people if they're finding this stuff out. I think that was pretty much it. It was a pretty quick meeting in the broom closet there, just giving him an update on what you had found.
Yeah.
And meeting Professor Roach. You also know, too, and pretty much everybody does, that Harland Roach and Charles Leiter had a bit of a rivalry in the history department, most recently over the position to collect, collate, and organize and assess the Hobhouse collection. Leiter was given the job. Roach was not. And he was kind of pissed about that, apparently. So they say.
I'm sure they hate each other, man, with a burning passion.
Yeah.
Hate.
So that's where we left off, I believe. You guys standing in the lobby of the Hoyt administration building. It's about a little after 3 p.m.
Yeah, so we'll I'm sure there's probably a nice little open area here at the campus that where you could sit down, some nice benches. There's got to be a little open area, right?
As a matter of fact, looking out the front, there's a park directly across from a small park directly across from the Hoyt building. Some benches, a big fountain, statues, shrubbery.
Yeah, so let's go over here and kind of go over our options for a minute. So we'll go over and grab some benches. So
stepping out into the front of the building, there's these wide stairs that lead down from the building. It's got these Roman columns. It's this massive building. The sky has become overcast. And in the distance, you can see the dark clouds, clap of thunder in the distance.
Oh, really?
And looking over in the park, you guys, or Jimmy, like, let's go to the park, and we'll talk about this. In the park, you see all these crows perched on the benches, the statues, all around the fountain. Just everywhere, like dozens of them. The wind is kicking up now, and the leaves are starting to kind of blow across College Street nearby. So you're making your way over to the park.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to rain.
Sure. Maybe we should go
rain
back
in a little while. It's not raining yet, but it's going to rain. One of those October storms.
Okay, so let's get in the cars and go back to my place. I don't like crows.
Yeah, and I'm getting my trench coat on because of the weather and my shotgun and rifle under it. I'm arming myself.
Okay, so we'll get back into the cars and we'll drive back to my place. Okay, well then we'll go sit down in my apartment. We'll sit down and kind of go over where we're at.
Yeah, it's been quite a long day to suddenly be surrounded by crows.
I have something like
It's
that.
only 3 o'clock.
Made a scene for Jimmy's place here. You'll like this. This is Jimmy has a 4-bedroom apartment above the steakhouse. Here's Jimmy's.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, Jimmy's library, I guess.
Yeah, it's perfect, man. Books, money. I do have a Thompson, so that's perfect.
There we go. Yep.
All right.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
All right. So
doesn't it concern you that we have a map for this? That means something's coming.
Well, it's good to know that we can.
When we enter the room, is there a map posted on the outside? So we're like, there's a map made for here.
See, I'm devious enough, Tom, to bait you, with this kind of stuff. So it should actually make you think, well, if there's a map for it, then something's going to happen, right?
Exactly.
Or is there? So
I love the fact that there's like a Roman statue. There's like a statue and there's a picture. Anyways, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
perfect.
I saw it as I was browsing. I had to make the scene.
All right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So just to kind of go over here, I'm just going to go over a couple. So we have the letter that this guy got from the sanitarium, right? That indicates that he had some contact with someone at the insane asylum. Okay, that's one lead we have. We've got the Professor Armitage lead. Okay, clearly this guy went and he spoke to Armitage. The problem that we have with that is the confidentiality, right, of our investigation. Can we tell this guy this? So he's going to talk. So that's the issue there. Lucy Stone's residence, right? We haven't searched that yet. This telegram.
I want another shot.
Go ahead.
I want another shot at that lady's place.
Right. So that's the other thing. We've got this telegram from this.
Let me interject real quick. If you go up top right, there's a journal entry. It's like an open book icon. If you click in there, you should see a handouts folder under the Crimson Letters folder, and you can find the handouts that you've acquired so far in there. Just the actual physical handouts.
Cool. Right. So we've got this telegram from this WIC person that clearly knows what this thing is or he warns him. Right. Now we've got this information about Harlan Roach and Dean Fallon and this party. Do we want to follow them? Of course, the student, this Anthony Flinders guy, and then we've got this Amelia Court. Apparently she has a mansion. So those are that's kind of where we're at as far as stuff that we could follow up on. So
before the party starts.
Very bad feeling about Flinders.
So and if we go to the party, we don't necessarily have to attend. We could surveil from a distance, or some of us could.
Do we know who all is going to be in attendance at this party?
Not really. Apparently, it's going to be, according to Anthony, it's going to be Dean Fallon and I think Harlan Roach, right? Or was it just Dean Fallon that he said?
Well, he knows that Dean Fallon was invited, and then he'll be there. Flinders did, and he said it's a ball. It's an annual ball for the Women's Auxiliary of the Arkham Philanthropic.
And who's in
what was the word?
Philanthropy, whatever.
Philanthropic Society. Yeah.
There we go.
Philanthropic.
And because they donate to the university, so they're given a ball every year. Yeah.
Who's the lead of this organization? Who's in charge of it? What lady runs it?
You have no idea.
Yeah, see. Okay.
All right, I have an idea. Do we know where Roach lives? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, fellas. We can wait at the ball, right? We can wait outside. We can watch and see where Roach comes out after the party's over. He might be a little drunk. He's not going to notice us. We follow him home, all right? Or we follow him to wherever he's going. If there's a second location that's not his home, that'll be just as important and just as interesting. Otherwise, once we know where he is, we can go in after that, right? Once he's out in the morning or whatever. We just want to know where he is, and we can search his place. I just got a real bad feeling about Roach and Flinders in particular. I don't like that Flinders knows what he knows, and Roach, he's just suspicious. I mean, his name is Roach.
Also,
So, okay, but that's going to be tonight. What do we do? It's 4:11 now. Do we have time to go to the sanitarium or the chick's house and search it?
Yeah.
We can pick one of those.
That's a good idea.
It gets dark. It gets dark between 6:30 and 7 or so.
What time's the party start?
You don't know. Remember,
we know where it is.
The only thing you know about the party is what Flinders mentioned to you. He said there's a ball or a party that he's going to tonight. Spy on Fallon.
But would something like that be noticed in maybe the student paper or the local paper?
Probably. Yeah, these things happen all the time.
Yeah.
It's a big university. They have balls and parties and events all the time.
Yeah, so we can go to the library or wherever and see if we can't find that out, right?
Yeah, don't I have a teacher assistant or a secretary I could call and say, hey, where's the philanthropic ball being held tonight, and what time does it start?
Okay. You said you're calling, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, from Jimmy's place. You pick up the phone, and you get the operator. You give her the number.
You have some kind of cool...
He dials. You hear the phone ringing, and it picks up, but there's nobody there. Say, hello?
That's concerning.
And you begin hearing these whispering voices, like several.
I hang up. Click. Click.
Dr. Chandler looks a little pale as he turns to face you guys.
Oh, no.
The witch is onto us, man. This is bad. I just heard whispering in the phone. They're not connecting. They know of us, or they've locked down the university.
Buster, given the look of Dr. Sandlin, Buster, let's put Buster in here. It's a bear's dog. Barks. Woof, woof, woof.
What is it, boy?
Buster seems to agree with you.
He's looking at Dr. Chandler, who looks kind of upset.
Timmy ain't caught in no well this time, Lassie.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Sanitarium.
All right, well, hold on, fellas. Hold on. Now, surely we've had a long day. We've seen some pretty inexplicable stuff today, but maybe it was just a bad connection, right? Right?
No way. That was messed up. That's never happened before. Nothing like any of this has ever happened before. Things are going down. And the fact that did you read, Sean, did you recap, if I recall, there were stories about the witch, she had been burnt, the woman in particular, but there was also stories where she got away and they never found her.
Yes, Keziah
Mason. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe she's still around. I think it's the secretary, and I think she's just hidden her identity, and that's why she's so wealthy. And I mean, she's running this whole thing. That's it.
You called your secretary or his secretary?
His secretary.
Oh.
I called my secretary, but what I'm saying is that the whole place is locked down apparently because I can't get through.
Well, damn, where's you said you called your secretary and the witch picked up? Where's your secretary? Is she okay?
Oh.
I don't know. She's on her own. I never liked her anyway.
Well, I think we should go to the library then, so we can find out when this damn party is. If you want to go, yeah, I know. We can go back. It's no big deal, right? No?
Walter walks
We
over.
can't get through on the phone.
Walter's an electrician. Okay, he walks over to the phone and he picks it up. Operator? Yeah, and he gives the same number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
A few moments pass. Yeah, I'm trying to find out when the philanthropic ball is tonight, what the location is, what time. Okay, thank you. Hangs up. He says, they're having it over at the Jones Manor,
Who picked up?
7:30 p.m. I don't know, some secretary.
Jones Manor.
Secretaries everywhere.
So do we know?
Kyle,
do we know where this?
Bear, you realize the Jones Manor? They must be talking about Ajax Jones's place. Who you know from your Orchard Run endeavors? Harry's backup character, actually. And then it dawns on you, Chandler. You know from working at the university that this place, the Jones Manor, is often used for events for the university. They're a big donor to the university as well.
Okay.
But I bet we can. I bet we can get an invite.
Yeah, let's hit up Ajax.
Yeah, hit up Ajax, man. We should all be able to get invites then.
Okay.
Or at least some of us. I guess some of us should probably stay outside and surveil from the outside, and then some of us should be inside, right? That makes sense. Who's the most presentable? Well, I mean, I think we should have some people outside surveilling in case, people come and go, right? We may not, right? No?
I can keep an eye out.
All right,
just an idea.
No, I guess
it's just an idea. It's just an idea. Who do we want to try to get Ajax to get invites to? I think Dr. Chandler, obviously, because he's.
Yeah, they'll know me. I mean, I have I been to this place before, Sean, for a ball in the past?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, Tom, Dr. Chandler, he's not upper crust yet. He's just kind of a grunt professor, working in the archaeology department, working for his tenure and all that shit. So usually it's the big
Jimmy,
wigs that go to these things.
It's a philanthropist gig, right? So surely a distinguished gentleman of wealth such as yourself would be welcome to such a party.
I guess I could make a small donation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I can keep an eye out. I can keep an eye out on the street. I want to see where. I want to see if Roach makes an early exit and where he goes.
Yeah. So who wants to be with Alex? We can't have someone running solo.
I mean, I can go with Alex.
Okay.
With
Eddie.
All right. So we'll say Eddie. Chandler and me going to the party, and everybody else doing surveillance on the outside.
Yeah,
does that sound good?
To me.
Okay.
Fair.
All right.
Hey, Bear, bring your dog. He's got a good sense of for these things. I think.
I don't know. The last time we ran into some thorny situation, he attacked somebody he probably shouldn't have, and then he ran into the woods. So I don't know. He's
all the
better.
All the better, yeah.
So in the
so in the Cadillac, Sean, I definitely make sure that we have Tom's axe, my Tommy gun, plenty of ammo.
My gun.
I'm carrying my 45 concealed on me and my knife.
All right. Don't forget the shovel.
Oh yeah, there's always a shovel.
Integral part of the Cthulhu kit.
Always a shovel in the trunk for the mob too.
Plus, Tom's an archaeologist, so you never know.
Right. But yeah, we'll have Bear hit up Ajax and see if he can't get Dr. Chandler and I invites, and then the rest of the gentlemen will.
Well, I think it's appropriate to bring it down to a roll. Look at Ajax Smith. We'll do.
Doesn't Dr. Chandler have some kind of awesome Arkham or in university skill or something like that?
Yeah, it's Miskatonic faculty skill is what it is. So just to know about the people who work there.
I've got a 35%.
Well, I'm looking for like a kind of a persuade or something from Ajax here, because he's going to have to go higher up. He tells you, Bear, that he'll certainly.
Would a donation help?
He says, Bear, I'm not sure that they'd be open to more invitations. I think we're pretty full up for tonight, but he'll see what he can do, kind of a thing.
Even just Dr. Chandler, just one faculty. He's a good friend of Ajax. Maybe just one person instead of two.
Hey,
make it better. No.
He rolls an 01.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dude.
Not persuade. Aristocracy. Okay, just want to make sure
he is the aristocrat.
He called you back, Bear, and he says, well, they're a little more open to my suggestion than I thought they would. You're all welcome to come if you want.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
So everybody get an invitation or a piece of whatever it takes, but not everybody has to go in right away. Some people can survey from outside, but you can always get inside if necessary.
I could do this too. I'm sure I have a couple guys that I could put outside, and they could follow, let them know what car and who these two guys are, in case they leave before we do, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
Get a couple of my local helpers.
Bear, he tells you, much to your chagrin, that it's not just like any old black tie event. You have to wear a tuxedo if you're there. Women are wearing gowns.
Oh, we gotta go.
So there's a dress code.
We gotta go get.
And he says the door.
I don't know.
Says we're opening the doors at 7. And he says, Bear, Frederick, my man Frederick. He'll be greeting guests. Just tell him, who you are, and he'll be fine. No papers or invitations or anything required.
I don't know a man of my size can get a tuxedo that fast.
Jimmy knows someone who can hook you up. We'll go. We immediately go to the local, whoever the tailor is, and get everybody a tux that doesn't have one.
Oh my God!
They're gonna have to make mine out of tent material.
Which reminds me, Lee, it occurred to me the other day that just to flesh out Jimmy a little bit more, you're one of the lieutenants or captains of the O'Banion gang here in Arkham.
Okay.
It's real quick. Anyway, we'll just leave it at that for now. I don't want to go into too much detail about it. But so you work for the O'Banions. Okay. They do everything, gambling, prostitution, bootlegging. And your job within this organization, of course, they sell a lot of this bootleg liquor to, speakeasies throughout town and stuff like that. That's managed by other people. But your job, because of course this gang, they want to make money from this booze, selling it themselves as well. And that's where Jimmy Mullen comes in. You got the big operation, the restaurant, the steakhouse. You may even own a couple speakeasies around town too, where you're taking money directly for the mob.
Gotcha. Yeah. Perfect. So surely I know the tailor.
Tailor, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a little ill-fitting, I would say, Bear. Maybe a little tight, let's say. But it'll do. It should anyway.
Okay, I'll make it work.
So he said the doors open at 7. When you guys talked, Ajax, this is like 4:30 p.m.-ish, something like that. You guys have a couple hours before the ball, I think. Some of you are probably getting a little exhausted at this point of the day.
I think I'll take a power nap.
Yeah.
What about the sanitarium?
The bear's like, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Chandler's like, well, we're going to the sanitarium.
I don't know if we have time to do that, Doctor.
I don't know. Ever since I got that lung wound and that thing will burn me half to death. My energy's just not what it used to be. I gotta rest a little.
What about that chick's house? We don't have to go to the sanitarium.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. We could probably, if it only takes a little bit to get there, then we could probably take a little bit of time to do a quick look around her house.
Yeah, we got 2.5 hours for the party starts.
All I see is a bunch of guys piling out of a car in tuxedos to break into some chick's house.
Yeah, and it's pouring down rain now. It's been raining for a while.
Let's all just kind of relax for a bit here, and then we'll go. And then afterwards, depending on what happens, we'll get to her house. I don't want to get all wet. I don't want to get all soaked before we have to do the party.
All right, so you guys are hanging out.
Here, have a drink.
Place for a while.
Have a drink, Dr. Chandler. Yeah. We all take.
Starting to look at everybody suspiciously, see if they're all in on it.
All right. So, right around 6:30 or so, dusk comes. Sun starts going down. Continues to rain. The wind's blowing. This is one of those October storms. I think this time of year in Arkham, you've got like a 70% chance of rain. So it rains a lot in October. So this rain isn't really probably bound to stop. It's probably going to rain all night. You figure it does.
It's okay. That means I can wear my trench coat, my gun under it.
Mm-hmm. So you guys get all ready to go at Jimmy's place. It's just a short ride across the river, up the north side to Smith Manor.
So can I put a couple guys on the outside watching for Fallon and Roach, Sean?
Sure. We're right up
to
here.
follow them.
Yeah, let's go over to the map real quick. I'll show you just kind of the layout here.
Yeah.
There are more buildings on this map than are represented. I think these are the ones just kind of described in the book. But it's right here on this block. Whoops. It's Bennett's Lane, or Hyde Street and Northwest Street corner here. So how many guys do you have, Lee? You or?
I'd say I probably have, as far as to do this, say, a couple guys, maybe 4 guys, two in each car, one to follow Fallon and the other one to follow Roach if they leave early. Okay. Just to follow them and then come back and tell us, where they went. Come back to my apartment. Okay. That sound good, guys?
So long as it's not going to get you in trouble with the bosses. I don't know if we need to call too many people. No, we don't want to draw too much suspicion to what we're doing.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Before you guys leave, Jimmy places Walter, tells you, Jimmy pulls you aside, says, Jimmy, I need to work in the morning. I had a little too much to drink. I think I'm going to go sleep it off.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And he has. He's had a little too much to drink this afternoon.
Yeah, sure. But let's talk tomorrow.
Who's all going to go to this ball? I know Bear is. He's got a tux.
I got my tux.
I think we all are.
Yeah, I think we all are going in now.
Yeah, we're all going to go since we got the 01.
So as you guys pull up, taking Jimmy's Cadillac, I presume. There's valet parking. Actually, there's the Jones own this whole. There's like a 4-acre lot back here, and they have a parking area back. As you pull up, Jimmy, you see one of your guys' cars parked just a little down the street. 2 guys in the front seat. You see them?
Perfect.
People are now starting to arrive. There's kind of a few cars lined up out in front of the mansion. And this is old brick house. It's just humongous. It's got these really fancy, almost castle-like spires in the top of it. You know, these almost towers kind of coming out of it. This house is probably 200 years old, something like that.
So this is Ajax's house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bear, you see Smith's man, Frederick, out front. He's basically his butler, his driver. And he's greeting people there. He's in his tuxedo as well. He's greeting people at the front door, smiling as they in. And so none of you guys are really socialite people. It looks rather intimidating to you guys sitting in Jimmy's caddy, okay, looking up there, and you see all these beautiful women in these long flowing gowns and all of these gentlemanly looking dudes with this, clean cut haircuts and fancy tuxedos, watches, jewelry, and all that shit. It's a little intimidating. You guys like looking at them.
Are any of them recognizable? Like, are any of them like politicians? And what are they all going to be? School people, or what are the philanthropists?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
the upper crust.
Yeah, many of them look wealthy. Some of them are probably staff, of the university. Like some of the more prominent people, members of the board, let's say. People on the board of directors, like that. And the society donates to the university, so they hold this ball as a thank you sort of for them. They're a charitable organization.
Gotcha.
Just full of rich people.
So it's mostly academic elites.
Yes, with academic donations, more or less. University.
Got it.
Probably a little, champagne, a little entertainment you're expecting maybe. The party, really. Dancing.
And what's the main focus of this charity? What's their?
You don't know too much about it.
One
of those goody things, Jimmy. Like these guys, they're a bunch of rich people, and just so they don't have to feel so guilty about their ridiculous wealth, and their lifestyles, they donate some of their money to charities. That's probably the way you would view it.
Yeah, I just wondered if they're like giving money to kids, or if they're buying like books or whatever.
No. Your guess is as good as any. I mean, I'd have to crack the books on that one and find out. Might find something you don't expect, probably.
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
But it looks like very ritzy thing going on up here, guys. And you've got
awesome.
Eddie, whose tuxedo is probably a little ill-fitting, but it'll do. Eddie, has been drinking all
so I pull out.
I might even be wearing my old military, like my outfit. I don't know. Yeah, probably just the tuxedo.
So I'll pull out the flask and take a nice hit, pass it around, and say, "All right, gentlemen, time to go in. Let's see what's going on here."
All right,
we collect ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, we collect ourselves, and make sure I look at everybody, make sure everybody's looking okay, and then we no one has a squirrel or a blood stain on them or anything, and we go ahead and head up to the butler, which I think Bear, is butler, right? Yeah, squirrel check.
Yeah, getting up to the front door, you have to wait in line just for a moment. There's some perfumed ladies in front of you.
Oh.
And
my favorite kind.
Frederick sees you, Bear, and he goes, "Oh, it's Mr. Stonebreaker. Good evening, sir."
Frederick, so good to see you.
Yes, and these must be your friends.
Yes, they are. Enjoy, Dr. Chandler, Jimmy, and Eddie. I'll let them do their introductions themselves.
Yeah, so of course we shake his hand. Good, very good to meet you, sir.
Yes, please come in. The refreshments are being served in the back, and dinner will be served shortly.
Wonderful.
there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to let me know.
So they're gonna be monkey brains or something.
So before we get into, I kind of gather everybody really quick, and I say, look, if we're questioned, especially by the dean or Roach, while we're here, of course, we're good friends with the Joneses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone.
I mean, it's Smith,
Yeah,
actually.
sure.
I don't know why I say Jones, but his name
Smith.
is
Okay.
Yeah, Smith
Okay.
Jones.
Okay, we're good friends with the Smiths.
Yeah.
So that's how we got the invite, which is true. Okay, just in case. Oh, what are you doing? How did you get in here? Oh, we're excellent friends with the person who's sponsoring. Okay, so just in case we get questioned. That's okay. So let's go get some drinks, guys.
Yeah. So you walk, back. They've got this dancing area set up. All these round tables, with fine linens. Tables are all set. The smell of roasting meat is pervading this place right now.
Like roast beef or human flesh?
It smells delicious, Dr. Chandler.
Okay.
I don't care what it is. I'm getting some of that.
You realize
Dr. Chandler, are you particularly knowledgeable about the smell of roast human flesh?
No, but if I'm going to smell it, it's going to be here. So
I'm getting a cannibal vibe.
You get up to the
Donner
bar.
Party all over again.
Yeah, you guys get some
after
drinks.
I saw that thing fall up against the wall, things aren't the same.
Mm-hmm. You guys get some drinks, and you're just kind of milling about, just kind of blend in. A lot of people are here. About 150, you're guessing. And you do recognize some of them just from, about and around town. You got some of the Marshes over there. There's old Mr. Pickman. So you recognize some of these people or some of the, families, wealthier families.
Do some of them come into the restaurant in the speakeasy?
Of course. Yeah, you probably recognize some of them from there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for the kid and for Roach.
Okay. After a little while, well, let's see here. Let me do a roll. A while passes, and Ajax shows up. And he says, "Oh, it's you.
Oh.
Hey, Bear!" And he claps you on the shoulder, Bear.
Ajax! I give him a big old hug and I actually pick him off the ground like a child or something.
He's like, "Oh, must you?"
Yes, I must.
You are incorrigible. And these must be your friends. He said, "I am Ajax Jones. I am the humble owner of the Smith estate." Ajax Jones, I keep saying. And he says, "So tell me, what brings you? Are you members of the society?" Meaning the philanthropic society, having the both for.
No, of course we appreciate what the society does, but maybe Bear can fill you in on those particulars. I don't know if you want to take him to the side, Bear, or what. But
great, I take him to the side. It's happening again, man.
Shit.
It's going down, Ajax.
You kind of give him the look, he says, and he beckons to you. He says, "Excuse me, gentlemen, I'll talk to Bear for a moment." He takes you back into what appears to be like a little smoking room, a little study. And he pulls out some cigars and hands you one.
Okay. Nothing but the best, Ajax. Thanks. And so I just kind of give him a rundown. No holds barred because he's seen it all already.
Really? Well, about halfway through the story, he has to sit down. And he believes every word you said. He's engrossed, actually, in what you have to say, especially with the parts about the morgue when the body reanimates and stuff like this. His mouth is agape. They're horrified about this. He's pouring some scotch. And he says, of course he does say, he says, "Do you think this is related to what happened to us out there?"
I can't help but think that it might be.
Yeah.
Or it may be a different flavor, but all kind of the same base, right? Like this might be the chocolate chip, and we were looking at vanilla. I don't know. I take a big old pull off of my cigar.
Chandler looks at you and goes, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude? That fucking witch is out there. She's gonna kill us all. We need to get rid of her."
Chocolate chips and vanilla, man. Chocolate chips and vanilla.
Does Dr. Taylor like fall? Does he fall through the door like?
Dr. Chandler and Jimmy and Eddie are all drinking. I would think.
I'm not drinking. I'm keeping my wits about me. I pretend to drink.
So we're now in October. The happenings in Orchard Run happened this spring, so several months ago. And he goes, Bear. He says, I have these dreams. I worry about what Saladin keeps being set free. Don't you worry about that?
I do. We need to get some more of that fishy oil stuff just to make sure, if there's ever, I do worry about it. Why? What are you thinking other than just worrying about it?
Just worry, my friend. But I've decided to alleviate some of this worry that I'll be wintering in Paris. I'll be leaving next week.
You're leaving next week?
Yes.
Can you leave me the details of how to get in touch with you?
Of course, I'll have a messaging service at my office in New York. But he says, I've thought about this. These are ill tidings, friend. If these things are happening now here in Arkham, I can only fear the worst. So, I'm leaving for a while. Guess you do the same.
Well, I don't know.
Reaction.
It's tempting. Maybe I come join you in Paris. Who knows?
Yes, I feel that, just the city may alleviate some of my tensions and may help me come to grip with this new reality that we find ourselves living in.
Without a doubt.
Wow.
Again, I take a nice big pull off my cigar,
He says, I'll be visiting Dr. Saladin before I leave. Have you seen him? And you haven't lately.
We went to look for Saladin and ask him questions, and you said definitively no, he wasn't there.
He was busy. Yeah.
Didn't you, Sean? Yes?
Yeah. I'm going to be selective on kind of when you can use him and what you can use him for, in the spirit of not letting you play two characters at once, on its face. But we can certainly use him, and he's part of the story for sure, just like Ajax is here.
Agreed. I'm just saying that no one's seen Saladin, and we weren't able to find him either. I'm just pointing that out. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
He says, well, I've been in touch with his office. He's on campus, as far as I know.
Well, that's good.
Dr. Chandler asks, what is it that he keeps?
Well, this conversation is just with Bear. Moment.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Oh, and I already know what he keeps. He talked to me about it. So...
Mm-hmm. Well, it's one of the first things that Ajax mentions. He's worries about what Saladin keeps being set free.
Jesus.
Of course, the ramifications of that are having to get it back in. We know what that involves. Blood.
A body, yeah.
Sacrifice.
So you guys outside, we'll go scene switches back to the bar, and you guys are sitting at the bar, some comfy padded chairs here. And some music starts up. They've got a quartet back there playing some jazzy, stuff, ambient stuff. As people begin to sit at their tables, there's a bell sounds, which is you guys are like, what the fuck is that? And you hear somebody mention, you're like, oh, dinner. Apparently they're
all right. So let's go. So do we want to sit with Mr. Smith? Does Ajax have a table, or is that where we're sitting?
Let's just do everyone have a spot hidden roll. Do the group spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden.
I'll put it in chat so you can roll it from chat if you want to. Button in
Ooh,
chat.
I want to.
Oops, I had.
We each of us roll?
Yes, each.
Is that correct?
Yeah, we'll have everybody roll.
I don't see a damn thing.
Oh, I got a 92, even worse. I'm temporarily blinded.
I rolled mine. Is it showing on your guys that I rolled?
Some of them may.
I
be
got a
hidden.
question mark.
They're all revealed.
Let me.
Ooh,
cool.
Ooh,
Eddie.
5
Hey!
extreme.
All right, Eddie.
Extreme, dude.
I like
Got
the
eye.
idea. I like the idea of the hidden checks, though. I'm going to use that more often. So it's Eddie who spots Dean Fallon. He's sitting at one of the tables towards the front of the house. He's sitting next to a gorgeous woman with about 6 other people sitting at the table with him. All very well-to-do looking folks. You don't really recognize any of them, but there he is. He's here. You don't see Roach though.
When you say gorgeous, do you mean like she's a lot younger than him, or she's just beautiful,
just
or what's
knockout, bombshell, blonde, gorgeous? Yeah, she's probably about 20 years younger than he is.
Okay. Well, Dr. Fallon certainly is doing well for himself.
As a matter of fact, Dr. Chandler, once Eddie points out, he's like, hey, there he is over there. You realize that that is, make it interesting. Dr. Gould, the guy that you had asked to do the second opinion autopsy on Leader's corpse, Dr. Gould, that's his secretary, Alice. Or Allison. She goes by Alice. Yeah.
Is Fallon married?
No. Single.
Okay. I was gonna say he's brazen. Okay.
Yeah, never married. Fallon.
Okay.
Do we see any sign of the kid?
I'm sorry, Sean, what did you say about the secretary?
Nothing. The young woman that Fallon's with here at the ball is Dr. Gould's secretary. Allison, you've met her. She's just a young lady, who's the doctor's secretary at his office. But she's about 20 years younger. But you know her kind of on a personal basis.
This is the secretary of the guy who was killed.
No.
Yeah.
No, different person.
No.
That's Amelia Court. This woman that's with Dean Fallon here at the party is just your friend's secretary. It's cool.
The guy that I called in. Okay.
Yes, and you know her. You've met her before. You know her on a first name basis here.
I go up and I'll try to find an opportune time to strike up a conversation.
Okay. Well, Dean Fallon's sitting right next to her at the table.
Okay.
Right.
I'll go say hello to the dean and say hello, Dean, and I'll say hello to her. And
okay. Yeah, they're sitting there having drinks, drinking champagne. And she goes, "Oh, Everett." The dean is taking a drink out of his glass. He looks up at you and he looks kind of surprised. "Hello, Dr. Chandler. What are you doing here?" She gets up and she gives you a hug. She says, I haven't seen Harvey for a while. She's talking about Dr. Gould. I haven't seen Harvey today. Have you seen where he goes? He just kind of lowers her voice, saying, well, where's Harvey?
Oh, I haven't seen him. But don't worry, I'm sure he's fine. You know Harvey.
Yeah, and this is when Fallon says, what are you doing here, Dr. Chandler?
Oh, I thought of I was invitation. I go through the story of a friend of what's his name, and just basically, I was invited, and it sounded like a wonderful opportunity to get more involved in the community.
Yes. Well,
always looking for that tenure.
Yeah, good for you, Dr. Chandler. Moving up in the world, eh? Just then, all these servers start coming out, and they start serving. It's steak or lobster tonight, or both if you want. They start serving tables. Dr. Chandler, you're sitting here talking to Fallon. Fallon goes, oh, well, who are you here with? And then you notice, just to your left, Dr. Chandler, somebody kind of walks up behind you, and you look, and it's Flinders. He's standing right next to you. He's got a big tray with lobsters, plates of lobsters and stuff on them, and he looks at you, and he kind of looks away real quick for a second, and he starts serving, the people their platters table here.
Okay. I'm like, I'm over here at this table, and I point to the table that I'm at, and I'll say, if you'll excuse me, I'll let you all eat. Have a wonderful evening and a meal, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later this evening. So I excuse myself.
Talking Flinders, I'm gonna try and get a moment where I can walk up to him.
Okay. Well, he's serving tables now. He goes back, grabs another tray with all these platters and stuff.
Yeah, Jimmy wants steak and lobster.
Of course.
Yes. Of course, yes.
Like as he's heading back into the kitchen, I'm gonna try and catch him at the door or something.
Okay. Yeah. So you're standing back by the bar where the door to the kitchen is, and Flinders comes out, and he's got this tray of drinks, and he sees you standing there, and he just takes a couple steps, looks at you. He's standing right next to you now. Doesn't say anything, just looking at you right now.
Flinders, you seen Roach?
No, I don't think he's supposed to be here, but there he is over there. He kind of looks over at Fallon.
Oh, Dr. Roach is here then.
No. He says Roach. He's not supposed to be here. He says.
Oh, okay.
But there.
You know where Roach is?
But there he is, and he's looking at Fallon over there in the corner.
Yeah, I caught that. But Roach ain't supposed to be here. Okay, thank you.
I don't know.
And then I'll head back over to Jimmy.
Okay.
And so I'm enjoying the food, but occasionally, I scan the room.
Mm-hmm. There's, everybody's smiling, everybody's laughing. The music's great. So you guys eat. We're gonna make some time pass here for a little bit.
I'm gonna immediately, after taking my seat at Jimmy's table, Jimmy, Roach ain't here. Apparently he's not supposed to be here at all.
That's okay. That's fine. We'll play this out.
Before Bear sits down, he checks the integrity of his chair, so he tries to see if it can take his weight, and then he'll tell the waiter if another steak falls on his plate, he wouldn't complain.
It's a fine chair, old world craftsmanship.
Okay, yeah, these are built to last. I haven't been able to crush one of these yet, and I sit down.
Let me roll.
What?
I rolled.
You just said it wouldn't crash.
I rolled a 98.
Oh my God!
Yeah, let's play it out. Let's see what happens.
The chair kind of creaks a little bit when you sit down on it, but it's holding.
Wow.
Okay.
I look at you in horror, like, dude.
So some time passes. You guys can hear, the storm raging outside. Wind, thunder. The music picks up. After dinner, they begin to clear the tables and start serving some more drinks, and the band kind of cracks into some popular hits of the day, and people begin dancing.
That's what they call the necromancer blues.
Mm-hmm. You notice they do a slow dance, and Fallon has a slow dance with his secretary girlfriend, Dr. Gould's secretary, that is. But there's not. I mean, you guys are got your eyes peeled, kind of looking. There's no suspicious activity from Fallon. He's just talking, schmoozing, smiling, laughing. Looks like he's been drinking quite a lot, actually.
Where's our friend, the guy who tried to break into our car? I try to seek him out.
Yeah, Flinders, he's kind of milling about the place all night. He's around. He's serving drinks, clearing tables.
Yeah, that was Flinders. That's who I asked about Roach. I'm trying to keep an eye on him and on the Dean as much as possible. Just trying to keep track of them if I notice that they're gone for too long. I'm just trying to keep aware of that.
Yeah, if nothing else, it is a good opportunity for us to get some FaceTime with the important people, and that now they know that we're friends with Ajax, who apparently is Quite a big wheel. You know?
I will mention, Lee, that during this time, say Jimmy gets up from the table to go get another drink, you do notice at least a few times certain people, women mostly, kind of give you this look like they probably know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're kind of walking toward, they kind of like back up and kind of turn away and pretend to talk to someone, kind of a thing. Staying out of your way.
Okay.
Your
Right.
reputation precedes you. That's awesome.
I like how it's only the women that notice.
Yeah. Well, most of the people here. You know what? What's interesting is we need to kind of take a little step back here. I think technically, it is prohibition. At this ball, they would not be serving alcoholic drinks. It just occurred to me. So nobody's drinking. Nobody's drunk. There's punch and such fruit juice, things like this going on.
Well, would they? Because it wasn't it. I mean, it was prohibition, but as long as it was your stash, like you had at the time, and a lot of these societies, that's what they did. They just piled in alcohol, and then they would have things like this where they could legally drink because it was their stuff.
Yeah, it's just not commercially available, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Definitely not commercially available. You have to be a part of the club, which makes coming to this thing even more of a hot ticket.
Well, we'll say that Ajax, certainly has a stash. And in fact, at some point during the night, Smith would reappear and entertain you guys a little bit. He'd take you, because after dinner too, a lot of the men, especially, would go to the smoking room. And they have their cigars and cognac and stuff like that. At some point during the night, Ajax Smith pulls you guys apart from the party just for some kind of private time in the smoking lounge and just to catch up a little bit. And so all of you guys get to know him a little bit. You find out that he's leaving for Paris, at the beginning of next month, and then he knows Bear from their past.
And he doesn't like what Saladin has.
Yep. But other than that, we'll say a couple hours pass at this point. Nothing untoward has happened to you. Even the lights have stayed. Even the lights have stayed on. Walter would be pleased. Huh?
What about the maitre d' guy? I mean, have we seen him? And if I find a time to get him alone, I try to get him alone and hey, man.
Okay. Well, presumably he's here just to spy on Fallon. Yeah, he catches up with you, in the men's room, we'll say, and he pulls you in there. He says, I haven't seen Roach. He's not supposed to be here, but I think I'm gonna follow Fallon home tonight. Just gonna stake it out a little bit. Although he looks pretty drunk. He's probably just gonna kill him and go to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been drinking?
Yep, he's been drinking a lot.
Dude. All right, well, I tell him to stop drinking.
Yeah,
Get your shit together.
He's got a face on tonight, Doctor. Look at him.
Talking about Fallon.
You're talking about Fallon.
Tom,
Fallon's
I don't think
drinking.
the kid's not drunk. He's saying to you that the professor is drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the professor's drunk. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the kid was drunk. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, the dean is drunk. And he says, look, he's got his face on tonight, Doctor. Look at him. I'm telling you. Evil, this guy. Pure evil.
Wow.
I'm starting to believe you. I look at him. I'm like, I'm starting to believe you. Have you seen him do anything out of the ordinary? Have you seen him go anywhere, talk to anybody, do anything suspicious?
No, Doc. Just like I said, he's got his face on tonight. Not showing. He's not showing any of his cards. But
do you know
if he has the papers, got to go where they are at some point, right? I'd like to get into his house. Think we can make that happen?
He's not there now.
That's true. Got dogs.
I mean, I would talk to Jimmy and crew. I don't know. I might be able to make that happen. I'll let you know.
And he's got dogs and a gate. That's the problem.
How do you plan to get past that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Understood. I'll let you know.
He said,
Pocket some steak.
Wait, they're calling me in the kitchen, Doc. I got to go. I'm coming.
All right.
He takes off.
All right. Keep an eye on him. All right. So I go tell everybody what the guy said. And he's interested in searching the dean's place, and it's not a bad idea. But he's got dogs and a lock and all kinds of stuff, so we'd have to scope the place out.
Yeah, a gate. He said, yeah.
Well, the lock shouldn't be a problem. The dogs, maybe we can pocket some steak.
Eddie starts shoving some steak into his pocket.
I look at Eddie, I give him the thumbs up. I'm like, for later.
Right. Let's just take a quick break here, gentlemen. But I can tell you at this point,
Perfect.
the ball's going to be over in another 45 minutes, another hour. Some people are already starting to leave. It's kind of played out. I mean, there's really no clues or anything. Dean Fallon's definitely here, but and Flinders, checks out. He's here too, doing what he said he was going to do. But let's just take a little break here. I'm going to use the restroom. Take 5 minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Come back and finish here.
Copy that.
I'll be back in a few.
All right.
Hmm.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you all.
I am back.
All right. So Ajax invites you guys to stay over a little bit after the ball if you want. To just lounge about. In fact, he invites you all to stay the night if you'd like.
Mm. Where did this young debutante who's leading this thing go? Did we see a leader? Did we see anybody get up there and talk and say, "Hello, I represent the blah blah blah"? You know, do we see anything like that?
Yeah, they had like a short award ceremony where they gave out 3 awards to some people. Nothing real special or nothing, no.
But not to like the leader of this foundation. We don't know who the leader of this foundation is.
No, you don't know much about it.
Nobody mentioned her. I would have asked somebody before the night's over.
Huh?
I asked, what's his name? He asked us to stay. What does he say? Alex, you said, or
Ajax.
Ajax. Ajax. I asked Ajax, hey man, so who's the head of the foundation?
Moment.
Copy.
All right. So you're told, Dr. Chandler, that originally the philanthropic society here in Arkham were part of what they called the Lions Club. It was a men's only club that existed for 100 years or more here in Arkham. But around the turn of the century, turn of the 20th century, it turned into this philanthropic society and closely aligned itself with Miskatonic University as a means to fund different projects, including construction, acquiring material for their library, funding expeditions, especially things like that.
Funding expeditions, you say?
Yes, they fund expeditions to South America, Africa, mostly like archaeological expeditions.
Why haven't I heard of this before? I'm an archaeologist.
Well, actually, Tom, I would assume at this point in Chandler's life, let's see, how old is he? 39. Probably been on a couple expeditions, dude. You know,
Okay.
archaeological
That makes sense. Okay.
stuff. You know, maybe even his local stuff too. You know, they have digs in
So these are the people
England
that
all over the
fund it.
place.
Okay. These are the people that fund all these exhibitions I've been going on.
In part, yeah.
In part. And did he say who ran it? Who was in charge?
The person in charge is a man named Sexton Parkin. He's from the Parkin family, notable family here in Arkham. Very wealthy, filthy rich, actually. He's a financier, a developer. He owns the Hotel Miskatonic here in town. He owns the Tower Professional Building here in town. Of note, Jimmy, you know that Danny O'Banion, your boss, he lives in a palatial suite at the top of the Hotel Miskatonic. But this guy,
nice.
Parkin owns that hotel and some other buildings here. It is the most expensive lodging in Arkham. There you go. Sexton Parkin.
All right, write that down, and we'll do a family tree here.
Philanthropic.
Do a family tree thing. See if we know more about this guy.
Chairman. Parking.
I wonder if one of these debutantes, like these rich people, I wonder if they have like a, quote, redheaded stepchild, quote, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who was born of a different disability or a different, you know what I'm saying? And they like kind of like the Kennedys did, and they hided that chick away, the one daughter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's
the story.
Did they do that to somebody at the Arkham Sanitarium? And that's who he was trying to get a hold of. Like, is it somebody related to these guys? Some of these names, or somebody from the school, an old professor. Do I know of any professors missing, Sean?
I think you asked that first session, Tom. No, nothing notable really.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing unusual up until the meeting in Dean Fallon's office this morning.
Okay. So it's most likely not a professor who's locked up of any kind. So maybe again, it's one of these debutante people who know of the papers.
Yeah, as far as the sanitarium, it would occur to you as well. The paper that you found, the partially burnt paper in the fireplace, was an invitation to see a patient. So there is a process involved. If you guys were just to show up at the sanitarium saying, we want to see somebody, I don't know what you're going to even say to them, right? It'd be like, well, you need permission kind of a thing. So there might be some fast talking or something to get in there, right? You're not just be able to walk right in and get everything you want.
I asked Ajax, do you know of anybody in the sanitarium of noteworthiness, or a family heritage of these notable people?
Well, I really know that my grandma, Marsh, admitted to the sanitarium. That was later in her life.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because the Arkham Sanitarium has a pretty good reputation. I think they do good work up there, but I went there in my youth. I'll never go back again. It is a dark, disturbing place.
Did you go there to visit your mother?
My grandmother, yes.
Your grandmother? Is that why you went?
Yes, as a child.
How long ago was that?
20 years.
Got it.
Did Ajax know no Corbett? Is that correct? Is that the correct name?
The Corbetts? Who are you referring to, Lee? Corbett.
So the guy who actually the animated body, what was his name? The other professor?
Leader, Charles Leader.
Leader. I'm sorry, yeah, Leader. Did he know Charles Leader? Does he know Leader?
No.
Okay,
no.
Just curious.
Nope. Yeah, he knows nothing about what you speak of when it comes to him.
Yeah, just didn't know if he was familiar with him or his family. Okay, well,
Jimmy, more than once during your guys' discussions in Ajax Smith's parlor, more than once you guys see Jimmy standing over by the window looking through the blinds outside, sweating profusely.
Uh-oh.
Go back and he'll sit down, but every once in a while Jimmy gets up and he's looking out the window. Almost subconsciously, Jimmy.
That's not good, guys. He's afraid of the dark. That's not good.
Hey, Jimmy, you all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You feel fine, just a little hot under the collar.
You sure you're
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Maybe we should spend the
figure
night.
out a way. I'm trying to figure out a way to get to this telegram. The guy Wick. This correspondence between him and Leader, where he's like saying, "Be careful." I mean, I'm just trying to figure out a way. Wick. That's all we have is that name, huh?
That's all you got. That's a tough one. Wick. Oh.
Yeah. I'm wondering.
At least it doesn't say Jones. Smith. Right.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we could try to follow Roach around if you want to surveil him. Right. Figure out where his house is.
How are we gonna do that?
Follow him. Well, it'll be. I'm sure he's listed. I'm sure his house is listed around here, right? We can figure out where he's at, and then just set up on him. You know, a couple blocks away. Watch what he does if he comes home. If he goes somewhere weird.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Tom, did you tell us that the kid plans on following the professor home or the dean?
I'm sure I would have told all you guys everything. Yes.
Well, in fact,
Yeah,
in fact, Jimmy, you confer with your guys outside. You kind of sneak out the back, you know, brave the rain and the darkness a little bit. There are some street lamps out here. And you talk to your guys, and they tell you that, yeah, they saw Fallon. They didn't see Roach anywhere. They followed Fallon when he left, and he went home.
Gotcha. Not the Casa. Okay.
He lives in a bungalow. Well, he has two places. He has a bungalow near campus, but he also has a home up on Derby Street downtown, not too far away.
And he went home tonight, correct?
He went home, yeah.
Did he have the girl with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly opposed to going and searching the guy's house, but not necessarily with Anthony. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I trust him. Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's an idea. We can definitely surveil Roach for a little while and see what's going on there.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, you're not sure where Roach lives at this point, but it wouldn't be too hard to find out, of course. It's after 10 p.m. Rain continues. You guys are kind of probably getting a little tired. Point. A long day.
We don't know where the telegram came from, correct? There's no like from.
Nope.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Which is often the case with a telegram. It's not going to have a return address or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's just a straight up typed message. You know?
This guy would have to be some type of go ahead, Tom.
I was going to say, if we don't know where Dr. Roach lives tonight, maybe we should spend the night at Ajax's place and accept that offer invitation.
Yeah,
we
for
can
sure.
Find out more, because if it's 10 o'clock, are we really going to find Dr. Roach? And
yeah, no, I'm fine. Dude, I wasn't. We're no way we're going to search for him tonight. But I mean, yeah, I'm cool with spending the night at Ajax's, and then tomorrow we can figure out where he's at, where his house is.
And there's always Lucy's too. You know where Lucy's house is.
Yes,
exactly.
And it's Arkham, you know, pretty small town, just a quick car ride.
And it's late at night, so we could break in tonight, but it's under cover of dark. You guys want to do that, and then say, "Hey, Mr. Ajax, we have places around here. There's really no. Is there a reason to stay at Ajax's? I mean, do we want to search his place and see if he's involved, or how do we know Ajax again?
He's not involved. He's not involved.
Okay.
He's totally on the up and up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
if anything, if you wanted to go take a quick little steal trip to break into her house, we could always come back here.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So let's go. Yeah. Let's break into the chick's house. We know where that is, and it's late at night, and we can do it tonight.
Sure. That's like, sorry, Ajax. We still have some time for some breaking and entering tonight, so we need to go. He's very gracious. And the way you know him, Tom, is he was with you guys in Orchard Run, the Deadlight.
Got it.
So he knows that other group of investigators. You know?
Oh, okay. So I know him through through Bear and through
Saladin. Yep.
Saladin
and stuff. Okay.
He is a believer, you know.
So he that's why he's going to France. He knows of the stuff that Saladin holds.
Yes.
Okay.
He's running away, at least temporarily.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. It was a dark and stormy night. You guys are all piled into Jimmy's Cadillac. You head across the river, back down to French Hill. There's not many people out and about tonight. It's pretty stormy. Very dark, rainy, lightning, thunder. You guys get down to the south side of South Garrison Street is where Lucy's residence is. When you arrive, it's pretty quiet. There aren't any lights on at all. It's a small residence. It's just a single flat. All the windows are barred, just like all of the other residences part of town. Bars on the windows. And you know, from when you guys were here earlier today, you realized that there were new locks on the doors as well, and several, like they're double bolted locks on this door. But you guys pull out in the front of her house on Garrison Street here, and there are no lights on. Nobody parked here. One thing you do notice that you didn't notice earlier is in the back of the house, kind of under this huge maple tree, there's a garage back there actually that you didn't notice before. How do you want to approach this?
Does anybody have locksmith or lockpick or anything like that?
I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do.
One of you gang type people.
If not, he also has a circus mallet.
I do.
Yeah, that would work as well.
That's what I consider my locksmithing skills.
Yes.
I can get that thing open, no problem. Whack. Let's see. I've got a 31 locksmith, so I can try.
Well, tell me how you want to approach this. Is that all you guys just getting out of the car and walking up there? Or
No. I think it'd be better if Bear and maybe one other person went up there, and we'll see if he can pick the lock, and if he gets in, then we can approach, right?
Yeah. This time of night too, their neighbor's house on the north side of the house where you saw that old couple just looking at you through the window. Their lights are off. This time of night, you would assume the old people are probably in bed by now. Their lights are all off. They're probably sleeping.
Yeah. So let's let Bear see if he can't pick the lock, and if he can, then he can wave us up.
So Bear,
this is the one I've tried before, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, but they did switch the locks. Okay.
Well, no, they're the same. You just noticed earlier today that they had been changed sometime recently. There were new locks installed on the doors.
Okay.
So Bear's going out back of the house by himself. Is that what he's doing?
I think someone should go with him. Who's going to go with him? I guess Jimmy will.
I can do it.
Okay. All right.
Now, hopefully this won't turn out like the diner. The last time somebody came outside at night with me, it didn't go so well for them. But this is not going to be like that, okay, Eddie?
Okay, Bear.
So Bear and Eddie go walking off, and are you guys wearing raincoats or anything like that? Because it's like pouring down rain out here.
Yeah, of course.
Bear, you're feeling a little stiff in this tux at this point. You feel like you're gonna split the seam in your pants any minute. You know. And did you say you have something? Rain slicks, raincoat, umbrellas, anything like that?
Trench coats.
Or you guys just
trench coats.
Trench coats. Okay.
I mean,
like a wool coat or something. Yeah.
I've got a Chesterfield inventory.
I've got a Chesterfield overcoat.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see.
That's perfect.
Maybe
Green.
Maybe Dr. Chandler will lend Eddie his trench coat for the reconnaissance. Otherwise, Eddie's just going to get soaking wet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, give Eddie the trench coat, Doc.
I'm assuming I'd have a raincoat, right? I mean,
you forgot your raincoat, Eddie.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note of this, and I'll. Okay, yes, I forgot it. I don't have it.
So what'd you say,
Dr. Chandler? We'll let you borrow his trench
over his coat, okay? So the scene is Bear and Eddie, walking up, the walk, kind of up to the door, and then there's a sidewalk that goes around the house, and they walk back, and they disappear from you guys sitting in the Cadillac. They walk back behind the house.
But Eddie, Jimmy is eyeballing the street.
Oh, yeah.
We're keeping close look.
Yeah, there's the winds blowing the rain. You know, you have your windshield wipers on just so you can even see at this point. The street lights are on. Okay, you can kind of see out here, but still, it's a little creepy, Jimmy. You know, you're looking over. There's like some shops that are all closed, come on the other side of the street.
Mm.
And just to kind of keep yourself from thinking about it, you're just kind of reading the signs and, you know, like special today, and blah, blah. You're just kind of looking. And then you look back at the house, but you don't see those guys at this point. So Eddie and Bear, you walk back towards the backyard, and there's like a chain link fence there with a gate. As soon as you get to the gate, you're startled. Woof, 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 woof. These two dogs start barking from the neighbor's house on the other side, from the old people. These dogs in the backyard start barking. Start barking at you.
The bill.
Do you have the?
You guys are professionals, can't you?
Oh no! Hold on. Didn't yeah. Steak.
Did he rub your steak?
He had pocket steak.
Pocket steak.
I'll toss my pocket steak. Yeah, I'll toss my pocket steak.
Did you write it down on your character sheet?
I'll give you a chance to make a throw roll for the steak. Why not?
That sounds.
All right.
That sounds like some kind of slang for something else. I throw my pocket steak.
Yeah.
All right, tossing the pocket steak. Here it comes. Come on.
Okay. No.
So close.
Oh, you can use.
So usually 3 points, man.
3 points. You got 3 points of luck.
Oh shoot, yeah.
So you throw it right in his
How do I
mouth.
do that?
You know what's kind of crazy is I think Eddie has 4 points of luck.
Oh, perfect. The pocket steak lands.
So,
luck.
Alex,
I
if
have
you look
4
your-
points of luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could spend 3 to succeed.
I use 3 points to succeed.
1 luck. All right, Eddie, you do a nice, pretty smooth underhand toss. Flies up in the air, and then it like kind of hits the maple tree up there, and you're like, shit, it hit the tree, but it hit the tree just perfectly so that it falls right to the ground, on the ground right in front of the dogs. They stop barking immediately, and now they start fighting each other, kind of growling, fighting over the steak.
Don't hesitate. Open that
All
lock.
right. Yeah, let's get in there.
Bear, you flip out the lever on the chain link fence, walk through. You're right there at the back door. You've got 2 locks, actually, that you need to work on if you're going to unlock it. One roll will be sufficient, though.
Okay, and do I have any advantage? That's what I was kind of trying to poke around for, since I've seen these locks before.
Yeah, you know, if anything, I'm almost thinking you have a disadvantage. It's dark. It's raining.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I regret asking now.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
I can't think of any real advantage. Maybe some light, throwing some light. Eddie, do you have your flashlight? Pen light or whatever you got? You got anything like that? Or Bear? Light sources?
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna break it to you now. I got nothing in my inventory. I have 0 things.
I could have you roll your
Jimmy's
luck,
got
but what
light.
would be the point?
Jimmy's got a light.
Well, I've got an electric torch. I say, hey, just hold on to this one.
All right, yeah. So Eddie holds the light. Let's just do a straight roll. I'm not going to tell you what you need. Just roll a straight roll for locksmith.
Okay.
If I did determine, you know,
37.
yeah,
That's not good enough.
having trouble with the lock. Let's have both Eddie and Bear make roll. Spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Leave the keys under the mat.
Mm-hmm. Damn
Let's
it.
get that spot hidden.
So dark back here.
There she is. Wow. Oh God! It is too dark back here.
Kyle, does Bear actually have like a set of lock picks? I assume. All right, just
Yeah, he does.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you another roll. Roll again. You're having trouble with it, Bear, but you've got nothing but time.
Yes.
Get the first one open. The second lock is identical to the first, so it makes it really easy for the second one. You're able to pick both locks.
Okay. Beautiful. We're in, finally.
Yep. Open the door. It's dark on the inside. Eddie, you're shining the light in. There's a short hallway. There's a kitchen, a small kitchenette, really, to your right. Pretty small place. There's a living area adjacent to the kitchen over this countertop. There's a small dining table in the kitchen itself. The left is a short hall, and it looks like there's just a bathroom and a bedroom. The first thing you notice when you come in is that the floor is all wet and muddy in here. Almost like somebody left the door open, looks like, or something. There's actual standing water on the floorboards here right by the door, and there's mud and leaves shit all over the floor. What are you guys gonna do? There's a kitchen, a living area, bedroom, bathroom. Not much. It's pretty small.
I
So wait,
suppose.
Let's actually we'll go to the I'll go to the front door and open it so everybody can come in.
Jimmy
Yeah,
sees.
that's a good
Yeah,
call.
Jimmy's watching.
You said this
So
chick's
Jimmy
place
sees.
is flooded? Is that what you said?
Yeah, there's all kinds of water and mud, but just inside the back door, there's like mud and water and leaves and shit all over the floor. Almost like somebody left the back door open, it looks like.
Deep ones.
Deep ones.
So you guys out in the street in Jimmy's Cadillac see the front door open.
Okay, so we'll go down the sidewalk and get into the house.
All right, there's nobody around. There's nobody out here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dreary night down here in Arkham.
Yeah.
You guys come in the front door. You guys see, as you're shining your lights around in here, well, would you guys use the lights in the place? There are some light switches.
I have my axe. Probably not. Let's not turn the lights on. The old people next door may see. So
relying on the electric
torch. Unless are the windows covered well enough so that no light would go through? Or are they?
Yeah. The windows.
That's not the case.
Yeah, the windows have like blackout curtains on them.
They do.
You guys do notice that the place is a mess, and you begin realizing like this place. It smells like garbage in here too, like rotted garbage. You see, this place has obviously been ransacked. There's torn open pillows. There's overturned furniture. The freaking kitchen sink has been ripped out.
Our student was been here.
Well, when you see the sink, you're like, who the fuck could have done that? Ripped the whole kitchen sink out?
Yeah,
like they didn't remove it with tools. It looks like it was just the plumbing and everything was just broken and ripped out. There's dirt and mud, standing water around. None of the windows are broken or anything. None of the locks are broken or anything like that. But
well, for sure we can turn a light on.
Jimmy, you reach over.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, Jimmy, you reach over to flip a switch. Nothing happens. Lights don't go on.
Okay. No electric. All right.
But there's
any candles around?
Just spread everywhere. There's like clothing all over just ripped, torn apart in the bedroom, like women's clothing, shoes, like that. But everything's just scattered everywhere in here.
This has been ransacked.
But let's do a pretty thorough search. I mean, we'll.
I think what I'm gonna have is everybody roll idea, please, which is an intelligence roll.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Nice, Kyle. I was looking for a hard success, actually.
A critical 01. Boom!
Jimmy just got an 01.
Nice.
He knows what this has been ransacked is like.
Yeah, I've seen some ransacking before in my days.
So, Bear is back by the back door. Again, you're looking down at the floor, Bear, thinking like if somebody was here, maybe they left some like boot prints or tracks or something like that. And you're looking. And you don't see any footprints or anything like that, but you do see something. They look like some kind of prints, like maybe animal prints Maybe the neighbor's dogs got in here or something, right? And then you're kind of startled to realize Jimmy's standing right behind you. Jimmy, you see Bear standing by the back door looking down at the floor, so you walk over there. Look, what's he looking at? You look down, and you see what appear to be hoof prints all in the mud by the back door, like a cow or a horse.
Dude, didn't we hear those prints before? Was that in a dream?
So Jimmy, you kind of look out. You grab the light from Bear and you look out by the doorstep outside, and sure enough, you can see in the muddy backyard back there, you can see these hoof prints back there.
Really?
Yeah, you look out there like somebody have a cow around here or something, maybe. I don't know.
Crazy.
Dude.
Where do they go?
The spawn of hell came in the form of a goat, and is looking for these papers.
Where do they go? Asked Jimmy.
Oh.
Roll track. It's wet. It's rainy. Muddy.
Okay. Well, I don't have the best track skill.
Everybody roll track.
Sure.
Okay.
Please do. Roll track. Jimmy found some hoof prints in the backyard.
I can't get my character sheet to roll it. I don't know what's going on. Roll track for me.
Sure. I'll roll it.
What is going on?
Holy shit.
What'd I get?
Everett Chandler has a 50% in track.
Damn, son.
And rolls a 57.
How
Tommy,
many luck do I have?
You could either push the roll, or you could spend only 7 points and succeed. You have 55 luck right now.
What does pushing a roll do?
It gives you a second chance to roll. You have to kind of justify it. It'll be in sort of special circumstances usually. Maybe not something for a track roll, but maybe. And if you fail that pushed roll, the keeper is supposed to
something hideous happens.
Yeah, the keeper is supposed to push the horror. If you succeed on that roll, you succeed the roll, but you don't get the check mark for it.
Okay. And who else was able to see that? Was anybody else able to track it?
Everybody else had 10% chance, I think.
Fuck.
They all failed.
Well,
we tried. We tried.
I'm going to push the roll. I want to push the roll because I'm into the tracking. That's clearly one of my specialties. It's part of my archaeological skills. And I'm like, now wait a minute. Get your shit together. Follow the hooves. Do this. And I just refocus.
And what happens if you fail the pushed roll?
I step on the tracks and I destroy them, and I can't search again. And I don't like the hooves and I don't like hooves of goats. And I
last question. Instead of making a pushed roll, would you rather spend 7 points of luck to succeed? It's going to be a 50% chance, Tom. That's what you have for track. So we're looking 50-50 here for you.
Flipping coin, bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm going to flip the coin.
Okay.
Flipping it.
Everett's pushing the roll. Roll track.
You're rolling for me. Roll.
Okay. All right.
Unless I can roll generically. Boom! 26.
All right.
But you don't get the check, unfortunately.
Right.
Everett.
I didn't go insane. You didn't have to push the horror.
It dawns on you.
At least you didn't like trip and stick a stick in your eye or something like that.
Right.
It looks like some of these prints, these hoof prints, are gathered around the fence gate as well. And there's a very good impression of one right by the gate. Look down at it. You realize the configuration of these prints, it's as if it would have to be a two-legged cow or a two-legged horse.
Yeah.
Possible.
That's what I was afraid of.
Hey guys, listen, amputee cows are a thing. We see wheel tracks along with it.
Chandler,
tell the guys, I say, this thing's walking halfway.
Yeah. Anybody ever heard of a two-legged cow? He says.
No.
You open the gate, Chandler. The prints lead right through the gate, and they lead out towards the street out front. You can actually see now that you're looking for them the concrete walk on the side of the house. You can see still remnants of these muddy hoof prints. You realize this had to be tonight. This just happened, whatever happened here.
Oh,
I said, guys, let's follow these.
They lead out to the street, and looking out to the street, you see an open manhole cover in the street.
Of course I do.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You guys want to go spelunking?
Chud.
We want to search since we know they went down into the sewer there. Do you want to search the house really quick, or do you want to just go into the Chudville?
Let's search the house and we'll go check on Chudville.
Jimmy, you're wiping the rain out of your eyes. Jimmy says, "What is he looking at out there?" And you realize it's an open manhole cover in the street. And just
going down
the
there.
Prospect of you going down, you get like this chill up your spine.
I ain't going.
Yeah, suddenly you feel kind of cold.
I ain't going down
You start
there.
feeling a little jittery. You look at your hand shaking.
I ain't going. Yeah, I ain't going.
And to be clear, I think
that's what I say. I ain't going.
You guys would know. Eddie would probably know best.
Ain't going.
These aren't like necessarily sewers, okay? They're storm drains, is what they are. Running on at least in this part of town.
I ain't going. I ain't going in there.
Look, fellas, gunfights in cramped spaces, that's about as bad as it gets.
So you're saying they're small, Sean?
That's what now? Oh, this. Well, what I'm saying, it's not sewage down there. It's just storm drains. There's just water, probably, So they're.
But is it like something the Romans made? Like it's big, we can walk around down there, or is it like modern day storm drains?
Oh, it's all modern day stuff, really. These for the 1920s. There were storm drains all throughout.
That means it's big. That means we could walk around down there.
Oh, there's a whole network of storm drains and tunnels under there. Yeah.
You can walk. You can walk around down there.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's not walking around down there.
All right, so let's go search this chick's place. I don't think we're going to find anything, but let's go search it, and then we can discuss the storm drain.
Bear, you're standing there. Everybody's kind of looking out into the street. The revelation that whatever was here went down into the storm drain. You get this feeling, this really bad feeling, like you're being watched all of a sudden.
It's those old people across the street again. I knew it.
And of course, you look up, and there are. You look around, almost half expecting to see it, and of course, you do see the crows as well. They're lining the power lines up there, and they start cawing very loudly all of a sudden as you guys are standing out there in the street.
Okay. So we go back into the house, away from the crows.
Back into Lucy's. Okay.
Yeah, let's do a quick. We'll do a search. We'll do a, look at the floorboards, look at the walls.
Of course.
So you guys serious search, man.
Yeah, do some investigations in here. Not going to really require any rolls. It's very evident that somebody ransacked this place. Whether they took or anything, it's hard to say. Although you do find some cash hidden in a coffee can in a kitchen cabinet.
How much?
$12. $12, something like that, right? But whoever the thief was, if they were a thief, they didn't take that. There's a ceramic bowl sitting on the kitchen counter, some just coins in it, like some change, loose change. And in that little bowl is a matchbook. It looks like this.
Where is it from?
Matchbook for Cocktail Lounge, Hibbs Roadhouse.
Oh, there we go.
Continuous entertainment says.
Well then we can go get entertained.
Jimmy, you know this place well. Hibbs Roadhouse. It's on the edge of town. You're their supplier.
Oh, okay. So we supply them. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. Well, there's a lead. Okay. All right.
Other than that, really not much of note. Let me double check here.
I take the $12.
Okay, Jimmy pockets the $12.
I take it. I do. I take the $12. Put it right in my pocket.
You got to eat.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, guys, not much really else of interest here. I would say though that it does look like this happened recently, probably tonight. You guys were here earlier, right? And you guys got to look through the windows and stuff. You didn't see all this mess and shit in here earlier, for one thing. So you realize this, whatever that occurred here occurred tonight, recently, before you guys got here. Oh, there is also the garage out back.
The garage, yeah, the garage.
And walking back there, shining your light, you see the garage door is open back there once you get closer to it. And sitting inside is a car. It's a Ford Roadster, presumably Leader's car, in the garage.
Oh, we searched the car, the trunk.
You were told that you had a Ford Roadster.
Yeah, we definitely search it.
There are some clothing.
Has it been?
Yeah, there's some articles of clothing sitting in the passenger seat, like a sweater. There's some extra shoes on the floor down there. In the boot or the trunk, there's a suitcase. It's also full of clothing. In the glove compartment, there's some whole bunch of receipts just for various things. Some maps in the glove compartment as well. And there is one of the receipts catches your attention. Not that too relevant now, but it's a receipt, safes, locks, and padlocks, dated September 12th, a little less than a month ago. That would have been shortly after
repair lock replacement.
Repair lock replacement. A little less than a month ago. That would have been right after, pretty soon after Leader got possession of the Hob House collection, papers and all that.
Looks like he had a problem.
Nope.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
I gotta jump off here, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm about to wrap it up here anyway.
Probably...
can you stay for just a few minutes?
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. So, yeah, after thoroughly searching Lucy's place, you realize there's really not much to find here. You found the matchbook. Hibbs Roadhouse might be good. Go down there and ask around. You know, maybe Lucy, obviously she's been there. She had a matchbook in her house from there. But you guys decide, you know, this is what, after 11, you know, it's going on midnight. You guys decide to call it a day, and I'll go back to, you know, wherever you came from. Like Eddie, you'd probably be going back to your place, you know, to get a change of clothes, get a shower, you know, stuff like that. Bear, same thing.
Stock up on my inventory.
Yeah, go back to the Italian club, Bear, you know, up to your place above the Italian club and, you know, get some shut-eye. Jimmy's going back to his place. So everybody's going back to their place unless you have other plans. Like you want to, if you all want to powwow in Jimmy's basement or something or whatever, just let me know. But it seems to me that would be the natural thing to happen at this point. You guys just all kind of go home, you know, meet up again in the morning. Does that sound okay?
Yeah,
it does. Even though I tell everybody, anybody who wants to, you know, hang out at my place, you can. You know,
actually,
might be good for us. Might be good for us not to be alone.
I'm going to go to Jimmy's.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, come over to my everybody come over to my place. Yeah, everybody come over to my place. I got plenty of I got plenty of places for people to sleep.
Sure.
I've got a whole crew of people, right? So
sure, that works.
Yeah.
After a day of as insane as this one, I'm gonna head to my place first, and then I'll come over to Jimmy's. But I'm gonna stock up on some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, come on over. We'll have some late. I'll throw a couple steaks on. We'll eat some more steak before we go to bed.
Thank you for throwing me the bone there, Alex. You can see that as the keeper, I was trying to make it so you guys would split up a little bit. Not that I was going to hold it against you, but just a little game that I'm playing with you. But Alex, thank you for going to Eddie's place because something happens at Eddie's place. Eddie.
Okay, yeah.
You get to your place, and you pull out your keys, you know, and somebody jimmied your lock. Your door's lock is broken.
All right.
The door's just kind of hanging. Yeah, the door's just kind of hanging there. The hinge, it looks like it's been
Before
broken.
I enter, I'm gonna head to the trunk of my car and get my rifle out from the trunk.
Okay, you do. Walking back to the door.
Good move.
You listen, you know? You're like trying to hear, like, is anybody in there? Doesn't sound like there's anybody in there. You gotta kick the door open, you look in. It's a small place, just a little efficiency apartment. And everything looks in place. Nobody here. Window still locked. Somebody definitely came in here tonight, though. It doesn't look like anything's missing. You check your stash, it's there. Like, oh.
All right.
You go to the
As
bathroom.
quick as I can.
You go to the bathroom because you got to go. As you're sitting, as you're going, you look down, and for some reason you notice this. Something you normally wouldn't notice. But you kind of squint your eyes and you look, your hairbrush sitting there in the sink. You know how you have a hairbrush and it kind of collects hair over time?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
The hairbrush has been completely picked clean.
Dude, you're fucked.
Oh no.
Looks like a new,
this is bad.
Looks like a new brush. And you're like, what the?
Oh.
And we'll end the session there.
Bum, bum,
All right, man. Oh. Excellent.
You're like, did somebody break in and take my hair? What the fuck is going on? It's got to be that Amelia Court
he's bald.
bitch.
He's bald. He's bald. He's bald, and that's his girlfriend's hair.
Right. First you think, Eddie, because you know you got a history, right? You're like, was it my ex-wife? Is my ex-wife fucking with me again? You know, all kinds of shit goes through your head.
Right.
I'll let you figure it out.
Yeah, man. All right, perfect.
All right, good session, gentlemen.
Good session.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you record that, I hope?
I did. Yes, I'll have audio for you.
Oh, sweet.
Excellent as
and then
always.
as time goes by, I actually have videos, you know, for these two. Just like our old ones. All right,
Awesome.
well, thanks for playing, fellas.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Keeper, sir.
my pleasure.
Thank you, Sean.
I look forward to the next time.
Good game, guys.
This is getting good.
All right.
Good game.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great night.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Later.